Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, I'm apologize not being able to do a Sunday night live broadcast live, but I was just exhausted last night. Be honest with you, and the travel to Indiana and back, the big event we held. We baptized 20 people. Praise God. Then flights were delayed getting home. I didn't get in until 2:00 in the morning Sunday, and then I was in church Sunday morning. So it was here at the villages. Enough excuses. I just needed a day. I just needed a rest. I went to sleep at 7:00 and I was done. All right. Let me just say something real quick. We have some breaking news, critical news. I want to get to it. It's out of Europe. But first, let me share with you real quick. Donald Trump is coming back into play globally. I'll tell you that in a second. First of all, at noblegoldinvestment.com, at www.pastorpaulgold.com. If you're ready to power up your retirement in 2024, get ready to do it. Silver is about to shine brighter than ever. Every solar panel needs a silver paste to work its magic. Guess what? Solar power is exploding. It's doubling every 3 years and is set to light up the world by 2035. With silver demand through the roof, a silver IRA with Noble Gold makes perfect sense. No matter who wins the election or what the economy does, silver's future looks dazzling. Visit noblegoldinvestment.com or go to www.pastorpaulgold.com or pick up the phone and call at 877-646-5347 and invest in silver. Here's what set up a gold or a silver IRA or roll over that 401k. But here's what they're going to give you if you do. They're going to give you this brand new, and I don't have one in my hand because it's coming. Mine hasn't arrived physically. But here it is. It's going to be this brand new silver Donald J. Trump, 45th president of the United States, silver 1 ounce pure silver coin. They will give this to you. But wait, some people, it depends on what you do and set up. Some of you can get this for free. 10 ounces of the American flag, silver plate, silver flag, 10 ounces, pure silver. They'll give that to you for free. So you could get either one, depends on what type of product you get. So check it out. Go to www.pastorpaulgold.com and tell them Pastor Paul sent you. All right. Wow. I'm excited about both of these brand new silver pieces. That's amazing. All right. You probably can get them both. Oh, by the way, you can actually, if you want to, you can just go and you can buy this actually. Okay. So you can get the Trump coin if all you wanted to do was just call and buy some silver. All right. Now, here's what's going on. Of course, aliens among us. This is going to be one of the most powerful webinar ever done on aliens and extraterrestrials or UFOs or demon spirits or fallen angels, that whole category, Nephilim, all of it. We're bringing in the best to help us. You can get your tickets right now. You can go to Eventbrite, get your tickets now in advance. Be ready for this. It's August the 2nd. Friday night, August the 2nd will be a powerful webinar. Now, let me tell you what's going on with the breaking news here, because it's an incredible situation that is developing, but there's been a major threat on all U.S. bases across Europe, and we already know that Russian assets are on the move and are being repositioned. The U.S. military bases across Europe have raised a state of alert to the highest in since the Cold War. Actually, since the Cold War, it's the highest due to possible terrorist threats. Officials say they haven't seen that threat level, Charlie it's called, since World War II ended, since the bases were set in place. U.S. military has likely received an active, reliable threat. According to reports, several U.S. bases across Europe have raised their state of alert to levels unseen Even in the last 10 years, with the threat of global terrorism, we've never seen anything like this. The threat levels at every U.S. military installation. Also, this attack is a threat on military personnel or facilities. The bases raised their alert levels to force protection condition Charlie. This is the second highest threat alert. Charlie is deployed when an incident occurs or intelligence is received, indicating some form of terrorist action or targeting or assets in position against personnel or facilities is likely. And that's according to the U.S. Army. The U.S. Army garrison in Stuttgart, Germany, where the U.S. European Command is headquartered, is one of the bases with the heightened alert level. Similar alerts were also sent to other bases in Germany, including the U.S. military Rhineland-Pfalz and the Ramstein Air Base, according to independent military publication Stars and Stripes. Bases in Italy, Romania, Bulgaria also received the alert, the outlet reported. A U.S. official stationed in Europe confirmed to CNN and to other mainstream media that the move suggests the military has received an active, reliable threat, adding that they haven't seen this kind of threat in over 10 years. And a spokesperson for the U.S. European Command, Dan Day, told the outlet that it is consistently assessing a variety of factors that play into the safety of the U.S. military community abroad, not just the facilities, but the U.S. military personnel and their families. He added, for additional and for operational security reasons, we will not get into the specific measures, but we are vigilant. And as always, they recommend that they advise their personnel in the European theater to remain vigilant and to stay alert at all times. That's at U.S. EU Com. The U.S. EU Com refused, though, to elaborate on the intelligence received, which has raised this terror threat to an all-time high. It comes from European authorities warned of potential terror threats ahead of the Olympic Games in Paris. I've been saying this is an Olympic Games you don't want to attend, which starts July 26th. France has raised its national security alert systems to the highest level in March, according to the U.S. embassies in France. Attacks may happen with little or no warning, targeting tourist locations, major sporting and cultural events, and other public areas that attract large numbers of civilians, according to the U.S. embassy. In May, an 18-year-old man hailing from Russia, the Republic of Chechnya, said that he wanted to die and become a martyr at the upcoming Olympic Games. He was charged with plotting to target spectators attending soccer games during this Olympic Games in France. The German government also deployed an additional 580 international police alongside its domestic officers to assist with security prior to the Euro 2024 soccer tournament kicking off as well. The World Cup also is happening this year in soccer, along with this year, the Olympic Games in Paris. Now, we're preparing ourselves for all conceivable dangers, from the Islamic terrorists to violent criminals and hooligans, according to Germany's Interior Minister, Nancy Faeser. She said before the tournament. Okay, so this is getting very, 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 and actually, I have more information on this that I want to share that I can't say here. So I'm going to do that over at Patreon later this afternoon. Okay, so check with that. Keep your eye on Patreon. I'll be bringing some more pertinent intel over there today, this afternoon. So stay close, guys. Things are starting to really, really heat up. And you know what? I'm not shocked by any of this because I actually kind of expected it. Actually, I know. With the Olympic Games and it's an election year in 2024, the World Cup, there's just too many soft targets, too many rallies, too many soft targets, too many people traveling, too many crowds gathering, and too much tension, not only with the Russian-Ukraine war, but with what's going on in the Middle East with Israel and Hamas and Hezbollah and Iran. And we've even got some information on that. We're going to be bringing that to you too. So, okay. Love you, my love. So all of this is happening simultaneously. I'm just telling you, you got to give your life to Jesus Christ. You got to give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time. Yes, find my Patreon channel. It's at Patreon. Paul Begley at Patreon. Miss CD will get the link for you. And that'll be this sometime later this afternoon. Have you been to Jesus for the cleansing power? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you fully trusting in His grace this hour? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Come on, somebody. Oh, yes. Are you walking daily by the Savior's side? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Do you rest each moment in the crucified? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Or are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? And be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Come on. Oh, that's right. When the bridegroom cometh, will your robes be white? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Will your soul be ready for those mansions bright and be washed in the blood of the Lamb? Oh, are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Now lay aside those garments that are stained with sin and be washed in the blood of the Lamb. There's a fountain flowing for the soul unclean. Oh, be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Glory! Are you serious? Oh, yes. Be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Yes, I'm aware that President Trump is scheduled to be sentenced on July 11th. It's, as I said, this is 2024. We've been saying this the whole year. This is 2024. There are things going to happen in this year that have not either happened ever. A lot of it, some of it certainly has never happened. And there's other things that are repeating themselves. And what we're talking about here today, Europe, this is a repeat. 80 years ago, we have a repeat. This time it's not Nazi Germany rising up, but it's the KGB-led Russian regime. That's Europe. And the radical Islamist terrorists that are implanted into Europe that are destroying that continent. And now so the terror threat is off the charts. You're having the European Union soccer tournament. Of course, you have the World Cup And then, of course, you have the Olympic Games in Paris, France. And on the other side, there's the Middle East. And it's another repeat of the nations surrounding Israel that are now plotting the attack and are already on the attack. So this is a global problem, major. And then you have the election of 2024 in the United States, unprecedented, nothing even, we've never, this is not a news cycle here. This is a beast, a kingdom of darkness trying to rise, and has been for some time now around the world. The global elitist, the radical Islamic terrorist, the communist of North Korea, China, and basically the Russian resurgence of communism, the super socialist who are trying to destroy Europe, and of course, all three of those factions trying to destroy the United States and Israel. So this is an unprecedented, and then we have an election situation where the former president of the United States, who's now surging in the polls, he's ahead in every battleground state this morning. He's ahead in every one of them, and he's even ahead now in Minnesota, and he's ahead in the polls in New Jersey. Okay, but he's going to be sentenced on 34 felony. Okay, he's being sentenced on July 11th. So, and then the current president, you saw what happened. You know what's going on here. So, this is an unprecedented year. And then again, there's the coming of Jesus Christ, which is the most important thing. And all of these things that are happening are actually connected to the coming of Jesus Christ and the rise of the Antichrist. If you haven't read my book, Revelation 9:11, it's I almost want to say mandatory. Let me just say this. If you have it, you're missing out on what's happening right now and what's about to happen. Not only in the next 12 to 24 months, but what's going to happen even after the rapture. Okay? I mean, this is critical. God said, write this book. We did. I teamed up with Troy Anderson, a Pulitzer Prize nominated journalist who loves the Lord. And listen, if you'd go right now to Amazon.com and order 5 copies, it would be awesome. Or you can go to Barnes & Noble or Books A Million or Target.com or Walmart.com. Or you can get it. You can get a hard copy like this, or you can go get it on Kindle. Okay. But if you get 5 of these, you can get 4 of them away and keep one for yourself. I'm just saying this is so important. Guys, you can get your tickets. We're only 30 days away from the webinar of the year, Aliens Among Us. And we are adding speakers. BP Earthwatch just came on board. It's going to be amazing. And we still got others we're going to add. It's going to be amazing. I'll be back. There's more stuff. Oh, I'm just getting started today. It's going to be a very busy day. I took last night off. As you guys know, I just crashed. Today it's going to be a very busy day because I've got several things I got to get on. We got a storm. I mean, we've got a hurricane that's getting ready to destroy the Windward Islands and maybe Barbados. And we don't know where it's going to stop from there. We have threats, as we just announced to you, in Europe. We have incredible developments in the Middle East. We have developments in the Supreme Court. Within about a half hour is going to release a landmark decision on Trump immunity. We got all this stuff, okay? We got all this. Are you serious? We got all this happening on a Monday morning, and I'm only on my 3rd cup of coffee. And it's gone. So everybody get another cup, and I'll be back in a little bit with some more just incredible information. I'll be right back. Are you serious? Give your life to Jesus Christ. Here's what I'm trying to say. Get saved. Okay? We baptized 20 people Saturday in my home in Indiana, and I was back in time. Israel Hall was with me. We were back in time. Heidi's back. We're all back. And we got a lot to do. And we're running out of time. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Don't mess around. I'll be right back.